So I want to tell you about the difference between a full spectrum infrared sauna and a normal traditional sauna. I was away last weekend, and I can tell you a story. I was away last weekend and I really felt like I needed to detox. So I rang up the hotel and I said, have you got a sauna here? And they said, yes. Is it full spectrum? I'll get back to you. Right? So they had the spa call me back and said, yeah, it's like a normal traditional Finnish kind of style sauna. So I thought I'll give it a whirl. Really felt the need to detox. Went down to the sauna, and yes, there was one of those Finnish saunas with the wooden walls, and you've got the coals in the corner, you know, you can put the water on. And it was set to 70 degrees centigrade, right? So it's pretty hot already. If you think about the hottest place you've ever been, you know, in the world, like, I don't know, Middle East or, you know, somewhere like that, it's going to be like 40 degrees, maybe 45 degrees. You know, your bath temperature is going to be around 42, 43, 44, something like that. You know, Japanese onsens are rarely going to get above 50. This is 70 already, so it's pretty hot, right? This thing only goes up, ours only goes up to 70 here. And we find that most people can't do more than 60. So, you know, it really is quite hot, but it's all right. I'm there for about 10 minutes. I wanted to do a full 45-minute session, but after 10 minutes, I'm feeling kind of a bit uncomfortable already. So I thought I'd put the water on the coals anyway, just to see what would happen. And wow, suddenly the heat in the place massively increased, and the steam, and I was like, okay, this is really stifling. So I had to go down a notch on the bench from the highest one to the next one down, because it was cooler, you know, cold air seeing as hot air rises. And yeah, no, after 15 minutes I was done. I was like, yeah, this is just too uncomfortable. And whilst I definitely felt stuff was happening. I could feel my blood pressure rising and circulating around the body and sweating a lot. Like, you know, stuff was happening. It's just uncomfortable. Just didn't enjoy it at all. So I left after 15 minutes. And then I was thinking, supposedly traditional saunas or full spectrum infrared saunas are 4 times more effective at sort of detoxing, boosting your metabolism, your immune system, and things like that than a traditional sauna. So, you know, we do 45-minute programs here at a comfortable pace to really give your lymphatic system a time to really get circulating and start getting a full sort of global detox. And, you know, I did 15 minutes, which is about 5 minutes equivalent, theoretically, to a full spectrum sauna. So it's just not very effective. I don't think it's a very good bang for your buck in terms of time. There are studies which show that traditional Finnish saunas are very good for reducing things like cardiovascular disease in men, and the study, and all-cause mortality. And the studies are very, very convincing. They're really good studies. But in the studies, they're using the sauna from 4 to 7 times a week. So, like, if you've got a sauna in your garden, yeah, maybe you can use it 20 minutes every day, and that's quite, you know, not too inconvenient. You could step out at the end of the day and use the sauna for 20 minutes, then go back in, have a shower, and, you know, have dinner or something. It's not really practical if you're going downtown, or you're going to have to go and visit a service-based business like ours. That's why we think our 45-minute, you know, twice a week, 3 times a week programs are much, much more effective and more aimed at the working adult. And certainly from what I personally experienced are so much better. I mean, just coming back here and spending 45 minutes in here, I just felt like awesome afterwards. It was so good. Really, really felt like a lot of the cold and the stuffiness and the thick head and the fatigue was just gone, right? Just one session. Just felt great. So I'm really happy with this. And it's done us really well. We've had it for 5 years now. It's been brilliant and still working awesomely. Love it to bits. So anyway, that's the difference, my personal experience, and the difference between full spectrum and traditional saunas. Cheers, bye.